Hi everybody, it's Randy Baker from Composition and Visual Design. Today I'm going to show you how to make a LCD lens hood out of foam core. So this is pretty easy. Now there are lots of different ways to you can use your LCD, which is your LCD lens hood, which is okay. You can go out and you can buy like one of these, which is the Zacuto, called a Z Finder, and this is $500 for this part and about $300 for this part to hold it on there. And you're going to need this if you're going to mount it on the camera, because that little plastic thing is not going to be strong enough to hold this without it drooping down. So that's $1,000 option. I'm going to show you how to make this for about 15 bucks. So the first thing you need to do is go down to your local craft store or Dollar General store or Walmart or Target or any store that sells foam core, and you could buy a 40 by 40 inch piece of foam core for about $1.50 to $2. Not very expensive. What you're going to do is you're going to cut it in a 7-inch, so 7 inches long here, 7 inches by 13 inches. Okay, and then you're going to take one side of it. You're not going to cut all the way through, but you're going to scour one side of it, and you're going to go 2.5 inches. And then you're going to scour again. You're going to go about 2.5 inches. You're going to go to 5 inches or 4 inches, and then another 2.5 inches, and then another 4 inches. So that's 13 inches. And you're just going to scour that. So it's 2.5, 4, 2.5, and 4. And when you do that, you're just going to fold it, and you're going to make a square out of it. Now you want to make as big an opening as possible. This will fit around the outside of the LCD hood if you do this, and so that's good. So you might want to make it just a hair bigger if you don't have the LCD hood. If you're missing your LCD hood, you can actually crop this down. Instead of 7 inches, you can make this about 4.5 inches long, and that will be much easier to see inside. But this is a great length outside. And then what you're going to do is you're going to cut 4 pieces of duct tape or gaffer's tape that is about 8 inches long, and you're going to start at one end and on this, and you can put it right at the edge and get it down on there so that it's tight, and then you're going to put these together. Okay, and again you're just going to fold that right over. And so I do the end that is butted up even with the end that is going to go over the LCD, and on the other end I split it right down the middle like this, and I tuck one end in and one end in, and then I do the whole thing again on all the other ones. I start at the end where I'm going to be right there, put this down, and then just push it right on there. And again, you don't have to be great with it. This will last a little while. Then I split it down the middle again. Duct tape's a little bit easier to use, and I fold those under, and I do the same thing all the way around, so that I have a really nice, let me do it the right way. Start at this end, and I put this right here. Bring this down, tape it on, fold it over, split it, tuck one end in, tuck the other end in, and do the final one. So I'm doing the final side here. So this is it. And this will hold it together pretty nicely. So I'm just going to put this along that side here, just like that. Fold it over. Again, not perfect, but it doesn't have to be. This is what you're going to do. And then, so this is the foam core. This is the foam core part. It's all done, just now like that. And then you're going to take a piece of waistband elastic. And this is, let's see, this is about 9 inches long. So let's say 9 inches long. And this is, you can just get this at any fabric store. It comes in a little bundle like this for like $2. So you can make several of these if you get a piece of foam core. And then what you're going to do is you're going to want a piece of heavy duty Velcro. And I've cut these into small pieces. And so they don't have to be really big. You can probably even cut this in half and do this. And so you're going to have 2 pieces of Velcro. Let me just cut these the same size so that they're even. And I'm going to take my handy little scissors and cut those. And then I'm going to take one end. I'm going to make a top end of this. And I'm going to tape it. I'm going to take another piece of tape. I've got it about 16 inches. And I'm going to tape this around so that it just holds that Velcro right in place and it doesn't come out. So let me pull this out, tighten that down. There we go. Take this around all the way. Now I may even take a piece of tape and put an additional piece around that, just so I know it's going to hold into place. And so there we go. I'm just really pushing that down on there so it's not going to go anywhere. And then I'm going to take the Velcro or the super heavy duty it's called double lock, and I'm going to tape this on the bottom, okay, on the same side, down a ways. I give it a little bit of length. And so what you can do is I'm going to tape this on here, and then once you have that taped on here, you can see how it's taped on the bottom of that. Then you can peel that off. And then what I would do is once I have it peeled off, I got both pieces stuck together right now on there, so they're in the same place. This is the hardest part for me. Then I'm going to take this and I'm just going to slide it over the LCD, and then I'm going to wrap this around where it goes, and I'm just going to stick that on there. Okay, just pulled it a little bit and I stuck it right on there so it sticks. So now I can take that off, okay, and then I can take this off and bring it back on. I can put it back on there, fits right around that, and then I just pull it up and Velcro up there. And over this nifty little outdoor lens hood. Again, you can make that shorter, and if you don't have your LCD lens hood and you're looking for a replacement for this, all you got to do is make it shorter and then make it a little bit wider so that it goes around. There's a little indent here where it goes right in front of the buttons. So if you can make it fit right around that. So instead of 4 and 2.5 and 4 and 2.5, you might want to do like 4 1/4 and then 2.5 and then 4 1/4 and 2.5. So instead of 13, it would be 13.5 inches long that you would cut it. And that makes it very easy. So that's it. That's a very simple way to create a $15 LCD lens hood, which you will appreciate. It'll take you about half hour to build. You'll appreciate that half hour once you get out into the field and start shooting without it.